Hello everyone, Mocha Bear here. Welcome back to Mocha Bear's Hobby Den. Today's video is a review slash overview of a book that I was asked to check out. Shall we get started? Now, I know in my last video I said today I was going to be doing something about the new 1D&D Player's Handbook, the classes and their new subclass options and all the new feats and whatnot. I will still do that. I promise you that it is coming up. I'm still working on it. But today's video is a little special one because I was reached out to by Eldritch Treehouse. Please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it. And asked if I would be interested in doing a review slash overview of their most recent book that they released. I was like, yo, absolutely, it'd be an honor to. I mean, someone's actually reaching out to me because they know that I do overviews and reviews of Kickstarter projects and D&D stuff. So I was like, yeah, absolutely, that'd be amazing. And so they sent me a free PDF of their book. So I want to show you this cover because if you've been with me long enough, you know I am a big fan of art. And I love me some good cover art. Let me get you over here to it. Look at that thing. Look at it. That is awesome. That is so cool. It is called Horrors of the Deep Campaign Setting Guide. Eldritch Treehouse, sink into the darkest depths with this supplement for Dungeons and Dragons. And I like their logo. It's the little goblin looking creature sitting on a D20. That's awesome. But yo, look, that is, and you look how big that thing is compared to the ship that's above it underneath the word deep at the top. They reached out and they were like, yeah, it's a nautical horror themed book. It's like, yo, it's perfect timing because of my upcoming D&D campaign I'm going to be running, my upcoming campaign. And two of my players have nautical backstories. So it's like, yo, this would be perfect for something to deal with either of them or both of them. But I did a quick look through of it. It's pretty cool how it talks about the different islands and different areas, as well as the inhabitants. But then it also gave you the roles for on a ship. So like captain, quartermaster, medic, all of that, and more. So like what we had in Wizards of the Coast Ghost of Saltmarsh book, but expanded. This puts that to shame. I'll show you when we get to it. But then one other thing that I told them that I loved was that every monster in this book has artwork. Every one. And I love that. I love when the monsters have artwork. That's why I love Kobold Press's books. And it's phenomenal. So I'm just going to go ahead and we'll go through. And before I continue, they do have an upcoming Kickstarter project called Festival of the Harvest Moon. It is available for you to click to notify you at launch. So I will make that available in the description box down below for you to click on it so you can check it out when it goes live. I do not know when it will go live, but you best believe that when it does, I will make a promo video about it ASAP. Hopefully it will be on a day I'm off work, because normally if it's on a day I work, they go live while I'm on my way to work. So I'll do it, if not the morning, in the evening when I get home from work. So you best keep an eye out for that. But Horrors of the Deep Campaign Setting Guide. A dark fantasy campaign setting themed all around nautical horror and ocean exploration for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. And that is so cool right there, that art piece. And which is for a creature in the book. Yeah. So this is pretty cool. An Eldritch Treehouse production. I do love the little mascot that you all have here. And yeah, so they let me get this out of the way. Yes, they sent this to me for free. They asked me if I would do a review overview of it. I am 100% upfront and honest with everybody on my reviews. So I do not hold anything back. If I see something I don't like, I will say it. But of course, I will say what I do like. And they are not paying me at all in any way, shape, or form for this. So this is just an honest review. So you got your introductions, GM's Guide to Dark Fantasy, People of Ashantir, or Ashantir, however it's pronounced. So it tells you about the different races and creatures that live there, the realm, regions of Ashantir, which is really cool. The pantheon that has their own pantheon. You've got the islands, and like they're all listed with their information. Renowned characters. These are actual individuals that you can and will encounter, as well as their vessels, their ships, and the artwork for those is amazing as well. So I will show you that. You have player options. It comes with 2 subclass options. So you have the Drowned Soul subclass for the Sorcerer and the Astronomer subclass for the Ranger, which I thought is really cool that they gave the Ranger a new subclass that's nautical themed. I think that's a really great move. The Sorcerer, I mean, we kind of technically already have one, but the Drowned Soul subclass was pretty cool to check out. I will make sure that these subclasses are included in my upcoming playlist that will have all the different subclasses for all the classes. So keep an eye out for that in the future. It's going to take a while to get there, but we'll get there. And then the Druknai race, and then how to run a ship, and then Treasure of Ashantir, which is all the magical items. And there are some really cool. We got the pepper box in here. There's so many pistols and flintlock pistols, and all that is really cool. And then look at that, Horrors of the Deep, 105 to page 146. So let me go ahead and show you some of these. So we got the map of the world, of the realm, which is so cool. I love how this is done. I really love like how they even have the stains designed into it, the wear and tear, the crinkling where it's been folded over and over again. Like, oh, that's so cool. I love it. I love it. So you get the Welcome to Ashantir. I mean, just look at the different various pieces of art we've got here. GM's Guide to Dark Fantasy. So, oh man, like I really love this. It tells you how to. It gives you recommendations on how to do things, how to run it. The inhabitants, the Druknai, the people of old, which is the playable race. They're gods, the pantheons that we've got here. Cults, magic, black powder. Black powder's so cool with this. We got the realm, regions. Like, look at that. That is so cool. I'm geeking out over the artwork, and I will continue to do that. Here's the pantheon. God of the Seas, Cyros, Taragar, God of the Land. I love, like, it shows you, like, there are symbols. Of Stroma, God of the Air, Outside Faiths. And then we've got the different islands. Oh, that's so cool. Like, I don't want to show too much of the adventures and the settings and all that stuff and ruin it for people who are running and or playing this. I'm sorry, but I had to show this. Look at that. That's so cool. Ah. Then we've got renowned characters. Now, sadly, not all the characters look like they have artwork. Because, like, I believe that this is Captain Gallowglass. So I don't think we have one for Falgramel. But we've got Holden and Karnuk. I'm pretty sure that this is Lilith. We don't have one for Kraken, it looks like. And we've got Shulk, a turtle. That's awesome. Snox. Now, I don't know who this is. It looks like... Okay, I see it. We're going to zoom in. Tepe. So his name is right here. it's in the picture, so I don't know if that was an oversight on their part, because it looks like whoever did this page didn't hit the enter space enough to put it down there. So yeah, it looks like it should have been a little further down. So far that's the only mistake I have found, really. The renowned vessels, like, these are so cool looking. The Edge of Dusk looks so pristine. The Enchanter, now that looks like it would be an elven ship. Giant's sloop, the caravel. So it's looking like the giant sloop does not have artwork, sadly, but the caravel does, and that screams goblin slash orc, more goblin than anything. That's what that screams to me. That's really cool. And I mean, it is. It says Captain Kazda the Crazy, love of explosive. This goblin's outfitted his small vessel with a disproportionately large number of cannons. That's suiting. We got the Vindicator and Our Lady Agnes. Then we've got this. That might be Our Lady Agnes. I'm not sure. But then here's the player options. So firearms. They have a list of them by name, their cost, their damage output, their weight, and their properties all right here, as well as the ammunition. So that is really cool. I love that. We have the pistol, musket, double barrel pocket pistol, the blunderbuss, the hand cannon, the rifle, the pepper box, fire lance, and hand mortar. And for the bullets, silver bullets, cannonballs, improvised shell, and bomb. That's so cool. Then it gives you the properties outline, so reload, ammunition. Then it gives you the weapon descriptions. And then the little diagram of the parts of the pistol. That's really cool. Then it gives you the option for firearms proficiency, where you can add it into your game, and you can either have it as just a broad term of firearms proficiency for everything, or you can narrow it down to where simple and martial weapons. So simple would be pistol, musket, double-barreled pocket pistol, and blunderbuss, but martial would be pepper box, hand cannon, rifle, fire lance, and hand mortar. That's a really cool option to do. I will definitely be implementing this for sure into my campaign. We've got a nice tavern ship here. That's really lovely. I love that. Then the top, you can see where the smoke is coming out from the hearth, most likely. Drowned Soul Sorcerer subclass. So we've got our spell lists and our features. There's artwork of one. This looks like a sea elf or a triton. I'm not 100% sure. Then we have the Astronomer Ranger subclass, where we have, looks like definitely an elf, either a half elf or possibly a wood elf, or I'm not sure, but someone with elf blood. Then we've got the Draknai race, which I will be sure to include in my current ongoing races you can play during 5th edition. It's got your names, and yeah, like the Simic hybrids from the Ravnica book from D&D Wizards of the Coast. You've got some mutation options, which are really cool. I love that. Like a pistol claw. Then the secondary mutations. Yeah, they have 2 tables to pick from. That's so cool. I love that. Here's running a ship. So it gives you the different options. So navigation, it gives you combat, weather, location, your speed, your positioning, range, initiative, ship. Like, just, it's so cool. And they do pay homage to Wizards of the Coast. They say more information on 5e ship combat can be found in Ghosts of Saltmarsh, page 186. So that is cool. Respect there. It's funny that I talked about Ghosts of Saltmarsh because roles on a ship: captain, quartermaster, master, purser, surgeon, chaplain, midshipman, captain's clerk, steward, gunner, boatswain, carpenter, master at arms, coxswain, and barrelman. That's a lot more options than what we have in Ghosts of Saltmarsh. And it gives a description of what their positions are for, like what they do. Then you have the exploring depths methods of exploration. So magic rings, diving guides, natural swimmers, diving cages, diving bells, submersible crawlers, like just ways for you on how you can go into the water to explore. Rings and guides are definitely easy. The easiest options, I believe, potions, of course. Anyone who has spells of breathe water, like that. And then, of course, natural swimmers. Any race that can naturally swim and breathe water and air is great. We've got random encounters, which is really cool, which I do intend on using on my players at some point, for sure. And then the encounter tells you, like, what they have. So cool. We've got a diving cage here. And then here's the locations that are associated with up here in this table. So you can read the little blue box to your players. It's so awesome looking. I love these options. I love them. Underwater forest, underwater statue or shrine, house, geyser, grave. And the crab diving machine is so cool. Encounters. Here's all the options for those, like what you would read when they see them. Animated diver suit is such a cool, awesome idea. Like, this is so cool. Sea spiders. Yes. Here's the treasures. So, you got your items, conch shell, mirror of Cyros, conch shell of the deep. We've got harpoons, swords. Like, look at the art. If I remember correctly, every magical item has artwork to it too, which is another thing I love. Dragon's eye patch, the runed pepper box. Look at that. I think the runed pepper box might be my favorite item that I keep coming back to. The artwork is beautiful, and then the function of it for the magic barrels is really cool. Fisherman's bowl, mask of submerging, pieces of Ashantir, anchor, leech pistol, that's also really cool. Feathered pirate hat. The urchin's flail in the last light. Oh, and the gambler's dice. That is a really cool item. That's definitely, and it's a legendary item, so that's definitely something that would have to be found later on. But that's, like, what it can do is really cool. I will definitely go over that at some point for you all as well. But this also gives you how to use the stat blocks, telling you that you can change up the stats to alter their challenge rating to make them easier or harder. Here's the animated diver suit. Like, that is so cool. And it's a challenge rating too. I could throw that at my players right out the get-go if I want. It's challenge rating too. Boulder crab. I have a mini from the Dungeon Craft Series 3 by 1985 Games. I still have to do the unboxing of the project itself, but I did video on the minis at least. So you can check that out. I will have that linked in the description box down below. But that is so cool. Boulder crab. Oh my goodness. Brain jellyfish. Like, there's so much more. Like, and some of them have functions for the players. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is, I can't wait. And then look at this thing. Look at that. That's called the eldritch Kraken. And then here we have half of the image, because the artwork takes 2 pages. A sea dragon. Oh, it's so cool. And then, of course, I have to show you this. A sea holder. A sea holder. I love it. It's so unexpected. And there's a lot more in there I'd love to show you, but I don't want to spoil anything for my players who might potentially watch this, or anyone out there who's playing it and has yet to encounter these things. Like, I don't want to spoil it. I will have to do at some point the different monsters for D&D 5th edition, just to show you all some of these things. Like, that is so cool. I might just do a separate video. I just might do videos on the monsters of certain books. So that way it's just all right there in the playlist of these books. But, yo, this is so cool. Here's the thank you from the author, his author notes, their message to backers. And here's the credit to all the backers, so everyone who backed it on Kickstarter. I did not back this on Kickstarter. I did not see it until it was too late. I wish I had seen it, because I would have loved to do this then, but I'm doing it now, and I have it digitally, so that's cool. When their next project goes live, I hope that they have this available to do as an add-on, because I will add this to my pledge for sure if it's available. Journey to Ashantir. So you make heading for the islands of Ashantir. Best make peace with any qualms you have, for those waters are treacherous. Whether in fame or fortune, all you will find is death. Let this be a warning. Even the most seasoned captain struggles against the high winds, but that is not the real danger in the waters. The real danger is what lies below, the horrors of the deep. Horrors of the Deep is a dark fantasy tabletop roleplay setting for 5th edition themed, all about the dark depths of the ocean and the monsters that lurk within. Set in the isolated islands of Ashantir, all those that venture the high seas must balance risk versus reward when searching the oceans for lost treasures. Horrors of the Deep contains over 150 plus pages of material to set campaigns and inspire dungeon masters to create scary adventures based around the islands of Ashantir, or create their own nautical horror setting. From world lore to a list of horrifying monsters that lurk in the very depths of the ocean. This book is designed to turn your seafaring adventures into the stuff of nightmares. Let the imagination loose with what lurks in the unfathomed waters. I cannot wait to use this stuff to implement it into my games. Ertz Treehouse, however, please, Ertz, we'll go Ertz Treehouse. Thank you so much for this opportunity. This is an amazing looking book. I love what I've seen. The artwork, again, I cannot praise the artwork enough, and the fact that the monsters, every monster has artwork accompanied with stats, that is amazing. The magical items all have artwork, so I can see what I'm looking at and I can show it to my players. I did say this to them, that it'd be cool if they looked at implementing cards, such as monster cards, but also I'm thinking about now, magic item cards would be cool as well, if it's cost effective, if it makes sense cost wise. So they said that they might look at doing a poll to get a consensus on what people would like, if they would like to have monster cards. I said, me personally, monster cards are a big help as a DM, because I don't have to keep going back and forth between pages of a book, or I don't have to keep going back and forth between pages that I had to scan or print out, or had to write all the information down. I could just grab the card I want, either set it behind my DM screen or clip it to the top, to where one side where the artwork and the name is, players can see that while I see the information on the back. So I hope that they are able to do that for this book and their upcoming project. That would be really cool to see. And if it happens, hey, Mocha Bear helped influence a product for Kickstarter that other players will get to use, which would be my second time, because my first one was It's my Goblin Barbarian who's in a book. Here's the hoping that we do get the cards at some point, because that'd be really cool and useful to me. Like I said, it'd make DMing easier. But Ertz Treehouse, thank you so much for this opportunity. I cannot thank you enough. I cannot give your book enough praise. Again, I love the cover art. I love the artwork throughout the book. I love all the artwork for the monsters, the ships, the characters, the magic items. Everything is gorgeous. I do love the look of the book. I love this how it's like weathered looking on pages. I love the map. Applause. I cannot wait to see what your next project has in store for us. If you enjoyed this episode, if you are interested by this book, I will make sure that all of their social media, any links to anything of theirs I can find, will be in the description box down below. So feel free to check out down there so you can follow them and see like buy their product if you want. Again, the new Kickstarter project they're about to launch sometime soon will be linked down in the description box as well for you to click so you can hit notify on launch. If you follow them, subscribe to them on any of their platforms, give them a comment or a message saying, hey, Mocha Bear sent me. That'd be cool to see how many people they get because of me. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, if you're interested, if you'd love to learn more, please give this video a like, hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then hit the bell icon, set notifications to all, get notified when I upload videos and do live streams. I upload every Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time when I am able. Next Wednesday, the 10th, is my 2-year anniversary. And I am at 324 subscribers. 324. I would love to make 350 before my 2-year anniversary. We'll see what happens. But the following Sunday, so the 14th, I am planning on doing a live stream. Just like my last live stream, I will be painting some D&D minis. I am going to start painting my friend's Tiefling Rogue, because that's the mini that she wants to use for the campaign I'm going to be running. So I want to get that painted for her. We'll try to get as much of that done as we can during the stream. If we have the time, I'll even try to continue working on her Dragonborn. I haven't had time to sit down and do that, so look forward to that. That will be at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 14th, if that is the next Sunday after the 10th. I believe that is the day. It is. I just checked. So yeah, the 14th, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be here. I will prepare the live stream link and everything a few days before the stream, hopefully that Tuesday before, so that way it'll be ready. We shall see, but keep an eye out for that, so that way when it's up you can hit notify me, and once it goes live you'll get an alert saying Mocha Bear's Hobby Den is now live on YouTube. I would love to see you all there. The last one I did was super fun. I got to chit chat with people while I painted. Well, we had some music playing, so it was really nice and relaxing. Please feel free to join me for that. Also, please comment down below, what did you think about this book? What you did see, what you would like to see, or what you wish they had or had not done. I would love to hear your input. And if you know of any other nautical themed Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition books out there would be as entertaining as this, or this might be better than, I'd love to hear what you all think. And let me know if you already have this book and what you think about it. I would love to hear, especially if you're using it already, if you're running a campaign or playing a campaign involving it. I'd love to hear from you. And then also, please lastly, share this video, bring awareness to my channel and to this company, to Eldritch Treehouse. It's a really cool looking book, and their next book, I'm excited to see what's in it. I'm really excited. I think you all will like what's in there. So please, again, share this video, bring awareness to me, help me continue to grow in subscribers, try to get me to 350 before the 14th. We'll see if we can do that. But also, please help Eldritch Treehouse and help them to grow. That would be really cool. Gonna go ahead and end it there. So please, as always, take care of yourselves. And until next time, hobby on.